the enigmatic entrepreneur whose words will make you sure. Know, trust, and believe. The master teacher has come to help you succeed. The gem dropper, the truth speaker, the voice in the universe that will bring you to your highest peak. Welcome to the Get High on Motivation show with Mimi the Motivator, your favorite motivator's favorite motivator.
The time is now, so get up and put on your crown. Goodbye to yesterday. Welcome to life eternal. The time is here, the time is now. So pick up and put on your crown. Goodbye to yesterday. Welcome to life eternal.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, love bugs. It is your favorite motivator's favorite motivator, Mimi the Motivator, and this is the Get High on Motivation show. So welcome back, love bugs. Welcome back. I feel like I miss y'all in between. I feel like we need to do this every day, but Lord, child, I don't know if I can manage that. And I'm committed to you all, and I want to maintain our relationship. So in order to do that, we're going to stick to our once a week until further notice. We will have our food for thought, and then we'll have our conversation for today, which I'm really excited about. And then we're going to head on out and go on about our day and have a wonderful day. We're going to say a little affirmation for today, but I want you to protect your environment in case there's some little people around who are not used to hearing harsh words or harsh language, adult language, because there is an adult language-ish word that is going to be said quite often today. So be ready for that. All right. So my tea bag says, be guided. Listen to the whispers of the universe. Be guided. Listen to the whispers of the universe. It's so funny because this message has already been coming to my mind. They say if you wake up at about 3 o'clock or around that time, not to go back to sleep is what Wayne Dyer always says. Don't go back to the sleep. Don't go back to sleep because the universe has whispers or something like that. The morning has some secret whispers. But all I know is this has been coming to my mind quite often. And then I pour my tea up this morning, and that's what my tea bag says. So message is definitely for me, for sure. So be guided. Be guided. Just stop right there. Be guided. Do you know what it takes to be guided? Think about if you've ever been on like a little tour downtown, or you see people going through the jungle and they have a guide. And especially when those movies where they're like in some kind of scary African jungle where it's maybe some big snake or some kind of big monster animals or something that's going to get them. To be guided, they have to trust the guide. They have to entrust their lives with the guide. They have to trust the knowing of the guide. They have to trust the intuition of the guide. You really have to place your hands and surrender to the guide. Surrendering can be challenging in this world. And that's what we really are being called to do, is to surrender. You have to surrender in order to be guided. If you attend a retreat, you got to surrender. It's a hard thing. I just went through it recently. We had a retreat, and it was hard for some of my ladies to surrender. Sometimes it's hard for me to surrender and to be guided, especially when I'm used to being the leader. But what every great leader knows is that you have to be able to follow. You have to be willing to be guided. Are you willing to be guided? Are you willing to listen to outside influence for direction, for mentorship? Because that's what mentors do, is they guide you. But think about also a shepherd. A shepherd guides with a rod and a staff. The rod and the staff both have equal power and equal value, because that hook can hook them back on in. But that staff is when they get a little too out of line, you got and put them back in line. And it's needed. You have to guide with a rod and a staff when you are a leader, and you have to know that. But most importantly, even as a leader, you have to be ready to be guided. Whether you've been guided by your higher power, God, universe, source energy, call it what you want, being guided by the ancestors. But you have to be open to be guided. You have to be open to instruction. You have to be coachable to be a great leader. The next part of my tea bag swag says, listen to the whispers of the universe, because the universe whispers. The universe does not shout. The universe is not rah-rah. The universe whispers to us. It will shout if you don't listen to the whispers, but it typically just whispers in a small, still voice, as you're always told. It's the whispers, it's the something that told you something. Can anybody identify with that? Have you ever heard yourself saying, something told me? Something told me not to go there. Something told me not to. Something told me to. That something is the universe whispering to you. But you have to be able to get quiet to hear the whispers. A lot of us pray, but praying is not listening to the whispers. And I'm sure if you've been listening to this show long enough, you know what I'm about to say. We have to meditate. When we meditate, we get quiet. We start quieting down the chatter in our minds, quieting down some of the conversations in our minds, because that's what's really going on. As they say in the Four Agreements, the metote, it's like a whole marketplace of conversations going on. So it's not that when we meditate that we stop thinking. We don't stop thinking. We just quiet down some of the noise, quiet down some of the chatter, the bickering, because sometimes we're bickering inside of our head. It's ourself against ourself. It's our higher self against our lower self. And that's an opportunity to be guided, because the whispers will guide you. You can be lost somewhere in the middle of nowhere, but if you listen to the whispers, you'll know which way to go. But you have to be trusting. You have to trust the universe. You have to trust your inner GPS system. That is the real guide, is your inner GPS system. And the inner GPS system whispers. It's not real loud like Siri. And I don't know what you call your Android lady. But are you willing to be guided? Are you willing to quiet down? Are you willing to listen to the whispers?
Thank you for tuning in today, Love Bug. This conversation was important because a lot of us are looking for guidance and looking for podcasts and looking for other external influences to really guide us along the way, when really it's our internal GPS system that has all the direction we need, because the universe lives inside of us. So I definitely want to invite you to subscribe now to get higher motivation, and stay tuned for our next episode, where we will continue this conversation and discuss how to be unfuckwithable. So get ready, Love Bug, to elevate your mindset in this empowering episode of Get Higher Motivation, where we will explore the concept of being unfuckwithable out here in these streets. You heard me? So join us as we delve into the strategies and mindset shifts that empower you to maintain inner peace and strength regardless of external circumstances. We'll discover practical techniques, and because the thing is, we have to cultivate this unshakable confidence, resilience, and self-assurance. So from mastering emotional intelligence to setting healthy boundaries, we will uncover the keys to maintaining our personal power in every situation. So tune in, Love Bug, for inspiring insights and all that good stuff, so you can empower you and embody the unfuckwithable mindset in your daily life. So subscribe now. Go ahead, click the button right now to get higher motivation and catch up on all of our empowering episodes. You can find them on YouTube, as we will be reloading some new and old content over the next several weeks. So don't miss out on the tools and strategies you need to unlock your full potential and live the life filled with confidence and resilience. Join our community of motivated love bugs and subscribe today for your weekly dose of motivation and personal growth. I love you, love bug. Thank you again for tuning in. Be happy, be healthy, be you. I am Mimi the Motivator, your favorite motivator's favorite motivator.
Eternal life, recognize the difference. Start tonight. Eternal life, recognize the difference. Start tonight.
The time is here, the time is now, life is here, living now, a life of tears. Listen now, have no fear, put on your crown. The time is here, the time is now, life is here, living now, a life of tears. Listen now, have no fear, and put on your crown. The time is here, the time is now.